Oh, how to do, how to do. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the show today. I hope you are having a wonderful Sunday. How's it going, guys? I am doing okay. It's a little salty. I'm reading some of the comments on the Red Man group from last night. And, we give, 2 hours and 45 minutes of free show time to people. That's more than 10% of our day. And just some of the comments are just fucking, it's like no wonder these guys are completely miserable, sexless fucking losers. Like, seriously, it's no wonder. Because they get in there and they just start bashing everything we do. And it's just like, what? Like, at the end of the day, just letting the comments get to me. But it just upsets me because, that's just the nature of reality, guys. The reality is, look, not everybody's going to be a winner. And the majority of people are fucking losers, okay? It's just a sad truth. I could sit here and be yada, 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 you're a special diamond in the sky and everything. Some people told me, or people were saying in the fucking, in the chat there, calling me a course shiller, saying that I just sell courses to make money and that I don't even care about you guys at all. And it really just makes me sick to my stomach because last week, I wake up very early to do the night webinar, then I do hour or 2 hours of my show, and then after that I do another webinar. So I'm giving like 5-6 hours of my day. Some webinars do go 2 hours and 50 minutes. The last webinar, went 2 hours and 40 minutes, one of the longest ones. And these guys are just like talking shit, and at the end of the day I'm just letting some comments get to me. But at the same time, as everything that I do, okay, I'm just going to turn around and make it a lesson. These guys, these are the exact same guys that will forever be losers, okay? Forever be losers. If you're going to get upset at us for creating content, right? And taking your questions, giving you answers, and all of us, coming together on this panel and, giving time out of our lives to make this happen, and then you want to turn around and spit in our face, that's why you're a fucking bum. That's why you're a loser. And that's why your life is hell. And that's why you're interpreting our message as hell, because your mindset's fucked up. You're fucked up and you're not getting any results. So, I just, because I do a lot of comment editing on the Red Man group, just like people who are just like blatantly right, like, racist stuff about Donovan or whatever, It just, I have to come in there and clean it up because, you're held responsible for all those things with YouTube. So I was just doing some comment cleanup right now. And, at the end of the day, it's just like, you know what? These guys are fucking sexless loser bums for a reason. And, but the good thing is, some people also, let me log in a Blog Talk real quick.
When finished, press the pound key.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important...
Your show is scheduled to start in 11 seconds.
So, guys, the lines are open. Call in if you want to.
Live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
So, lines are open. Call on in if you got anything to say. But yeah, but the other side is this. Like, I've had so many guys reached out on me on Instagram that are just like, I think my Instagram ticker is working. So I think, I don't know, it pops up every 100 seconds. So you can follow me on Instagram at Modern Life Dating. So that's a good thing. A lot of guys reach out to me. Guy already booked a consultation. I got another guy who is like, he's like 50-50 on it. And I told him the same thing I told Mo. I don't pressure anybody to get anything from me. I don't pressure none of you fucking dudes. If you don't want to be taken part of your own rescue, if you don't want to change your life, fuck off, man. Seriously, just so fuck off. Like, I don't care. I do not care. But the guys that do, take the action and get with me. You guys know. You guys do my private webinar for the Body Language Mastery Group. You guys know I fucking give you my heart and soul on those damn webinars. So, anyways, just kind of had me a little fired up there. But hey, it is what it is. Let's read the chats here. Peter, what's going on, baby? Vincent Vale, what's up? Mo, what up? King Nick, what's up? You're new here, brother. Mark Gordon, what up, mate? Winston Wolf, as usual. Hello, sir. Masking Metadio. Zarate, I haven't seen you shit posting a lot on Instagram. I feel like you might be getting some booty or something. Something may be going wrong there. Ivor, what's up? Too ego invested, John. Can't lead them to water, but we can't make them drink. That's right. Good morning. Great listening. Drinking my coffee. Great stuff. Fitness-related question. I am developing a muscular imbalance. Do I do my normal routine and then do sets on my left arm only? I mean, at the end of the day, you are going to always have some sort of muscular imbalance, but you're young, too. You're only 25. Your muscles haven't fully been developed yet. So, no, just stick with your regimen. Make sure your protein's on point. Make sure your sleep is on point. And, yeah, actually, I'm going to be Ivor, you're in the private group. I'm actually going to be doing a post here soon and just talking about everything related about the fitness journey that I am restarting actually tomorrow. That's tomorrow's episode's going to be. But we'll talk about that then. But no, don't just do sets with your left arm at all. That's a question for Michael Zarate and Big Googs. Talk to them or make a post about it also in the Facebook group, Ivor. Do it, man. You are a member of the group. Utilize the group. The group is a beautiful living hive mind, man. I love it. Deforestation says, morning, boys. Should honestly prioritize full body training over split training. We appreciate. Don't let those comments get to you. I was a person making comments, lashing up because I was unhappy with my life. Yeah, that's fair play. Good morning, Holmes. What's up, Ron? People who spent their morning watching RMG just to bash the speakers in the chat are losers by default. Good point. Top of the morning, brother. Mark Gordon, what's up, man? From Ireland. You should hook up with Ivor. Ivor's over there in Ireland as well. Is it that time? Let's see. Oh, my place marker is gone. It's Sunday morning. Got to read the scripture. Where is it? I want to read it from the book. It's just not. It's not the same if I don't read it from the book. Is it? It's Ezekiel chapter. Yep. Okay. As you know, Sunday, it's our tradition. Christopher Wilson, what's up? Facebook group is lit. What's up? It's time to do our ritual. If you got your Bible, Sunday morning, about to drop some fucking preaching bombs on you. Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 17, King James Version. And this is our decree to the Lord and to the world and to everybody about us. This is our decree to the world. And I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes. And they shall know that I am the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon them. And the vengeance is you living an amazing, successful life. Guys, success is absolutely the best revenge. And success in however you're doing it. Success translates into you being happy. And you being happy is one of the greatest things this planet can ever offer to you. All right? It is absolutely the greatest revenge. Be happy. Be successful. Win, win, win. Oh boy, does that make your enemies froth at the mouth. It's great. Like the video, boys. Yeah, hit me up with those likes, please. 19 watching. Yeah, Sunday morning show's a little slower. People sleeping in. They're hungover. They got some broads in their bed. Whatever. But yeah, call on in. 657-383-1318. No call is too small. Thou shalt feareth the hot dude. That is right. Follow me on Instagram at Modern Life Dating. Yeah, I like my little ticker is working here again. Modern Life Dating. And then, oh, is it here? I think it's here. Here is where it is. Twitter at Modern Life John, Jon. And then twitch.tv Modern Life Dating, and Facebook Modern Life Dating. Yeah, I had a pretty good audience the other day on Twitch. It was cool. Like 9 people came over. I was playing a little Devil May Cry, and during then I was just giving out some advice as well. And yeah, man, it's just great. It's really just great. Yeah, it's on this side, the left side. Okay, cool. Oh, the German one, great stuff, Peter. So guys, just Archie, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while, brother. Okay, so what we're gonna do, just so you guys know, there is a webinar right after today's show. So for all you guys that want to get in, I'm mass blasting the email. I have a whole list of the guys on email now. I finally manually copied it. Yo, Oaktown, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing okay. Just send me an email right there for you guys that are in the Body Language Mastery course. Questions at modernlifedating.com. Send me an email. Webinar is going to be 30 minutes after today's show. And yeah, we're going to have a good old webinar. And yeah, been watching in silence. Oh, okay, awesome, bro. Greetings from Canada. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Also, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Got 8 likes right now. 23 viewers. Cool, I'm driving, not ignoring you. Good stuff. Don't forget to mention that Elena chick from Instagram trying to talk shit to you. Oh, God. So Peter witnessed that. A couple people did. So basically, some hard 6 like came into my fucking chat and was like, came into my Instagram live stream because I was Instagram live streaming, and you know, she was like talking shit to me because I said that you should take some girls on the first date to McDonald's, right? If you want to find a girl that's a keeper. If you find a girl that's a keeper, you take her on a first date to McDonald's. Because if a girl really likes you, okay, she will go with you anywhere. She will go with you to McDonald's. She'll go with you to Pita Pit. She'll go with you to McDonald's. I say McDonald's again. Sorry, I'm kind of out of it. I took a long nap today and just woke up 2 hours ago. You know, she will just be happy to be with you. One of the hottest girls I ever dated was this half Japanese, half Brazilian girl. And I remember I told her I was like so exhausted because, you know, you guys know I work very hard just in general. And I was so exhausted. This was like 2013. I never forget this because I was just working so hard. I was teaching at 2 different schools that day. I was teaching from 9 a.m. and I got done at 8 p.m. And teaching is very exhausting because you have to stand up, you have to talk, you have to engage, you use your brain a lot. And then like on the days off, you just don't want to talk on your day off. You're just like, you don't want to talk to anybody, you don't want to do anything, you just want to sit there in silence, right? And just kind of recharge because you're a professional talker for life. And I'll never forget, you know, her name was Chiemi, and she was so hot, man. To this day, I still think about her. She's such a babe. She was like, you know, I really want to see you, and yada, yada, yada. I was like, all right, well, look, here's the deal. I can meet you, but I'm so exhausted, and the only thing near my house is McDonald's. So if you want to come over here and hang out with me at McDonald's, then, like, you know, just come hang out with me. And she's like, okay. And then she took a train and, like, immediately came over to my place. And then she's like, okay, I'm ready to go to McDonald's. And I was like, oh, my God, like, this girl really, really fucking likes me. And, yeah, they went to McDonald's, got some double cheeseburgers, and, you know, we were just sitting down and hanging out, you know, because I just had a long day, and I was just, like, drained. For you guys, you know, you guys that work hard, like, Mo, you're in the chat, you know, like, if you work a hard day of serving, you know, you're talking all day, you work a hard double, you do lunch, dinner, and you come through, you talk to these people, you're everything. At the end of the day, sometimes you just want to come home, sit down, have a beer, smoke a bowl, whatever you guys do to relax and just, like, not say anything and just, like, take a hot shower and just be like, So, you know, I was just having one of those days. And then she was just like, yeah, I'll just go with you to McDonald's. I don't care. And the point I'm trying to make is like, you know, you got to pull, like, if there's a movie in the 1980s with Eddie Murphy called Coming to America, and you got to pull a Coming to America on these bitches, right? You got to trick them into thinking you're poor, that you're a bum, that you're a loser, all these things, right? To see if the girl really likes you for you or she likes you for what you have. Those are two different things there. Does she like you for you, or does she like you because you make 6 figures, you have a nice car, you have a nice house, you make a good salary, whatever? Or does she actually like you for you? And that kind of ties in to today's episode. So, you know, that's why I say take these bitches to McDonald's sometimes. Once in a while, just throw them off. See, if you're trying to keep them, if you're trying to find a keeper, or see if you're trying to test her and see what she's all about. So anyways, this Elena Fashion TV lady, right, kind of looks like Miss Piggy. So Miss Piggy is, you know, criticizing me in the chat. And then it's hilarious. Like, it was great because as I do with everything, I try to make a lesson out of everything. You know, she was literally, first and foremost, I could tell that, like, nobody really stands up to her because she stayed in the chat with me and was, like, fighting with me for, like, 15 minutes. And it wasn't fighting. It was just, like, her saying something and just me, like, blatantly pointing out everything that she's doing wrong. And I was like, okay. And then she tried to manipulate me, be like, see, I didn't know you were abusive to women or you were discriminating and blah, blah, blah. I was like, listen, guys, see this? This is blatant emotional manipulation 101 right here. A few guys got to see that. Peter got to witness it. John Shore came in a little late, and John Shore was asking her, like, oh, you're Russian? My ex was Russian. And he started hitting on her. Oh, my God, you guys are a riot. But, you know, that's just one of the things that happened this week. So it's very, very funny. Oh, God, it was hilarious. Can we consider that a shit test? Dinner at McDonald's? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, guys, go ahead and smash like if you can. I got 26 viewers and 10 likes. Waiting for Wasted John to wake up and come in here. He's always a little late on Sundays. He likes to sleep in. Waiting for Wasted John to check in. Or maybe he's just watching the shadows. I had a very interesting dream last night, and this is kind of, do we need a Skype account or anything for webinars? You just need a phone with a camera and a microphone or a computer. Ideally, it's to go to a situation where you are in a Wi-Fi'd area, preferably home, and quiet, no noise in the background, because the webinars are very serious. Just very, very serious. And because we really handle shit. And you guys are already on it, Mr. Slam. And then, you know, what you guys saw the private video. Don't mention it at all here. But you guys in the group saw the private video I posted yesterday. Just based off of that private live video that I posted yesterday, guys, did you find that of value at all? Yes or no? Just give me a 1 if you found it of value, guys, in the private Facebook group. Did you find that private video I posted of, you know, that event? Was that... It's kind of top secret, but did you find that of value? Give me a 1 if it was valuable, 2 if it was not valuable for me. Let me know. 29 viewers in the house. Good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, the webinar's right after. No one's confirmed yet, so I'm just going to mass blast and post it in the Facebook group as well. Okay. Trophy Dolphin, Mr. Slam, Vincent Vale. Okay, I got all 1s, 3 1s. I'll take it. Yeah, well, Peter, the one inside the Facebook group. The private live stream. Mr. Jackson. Okay, good. I think that kind of, well, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it in the webinar. If you guys are interested, I'll talk more about that in the webinar. Yeah. Sorry, no offense, Mo. Just gotta keep it top secret. Yeah, keep it secret, boys. It's VIP stuff right there. No, that was zero offense, Mo. Just you know, CYA. I've got you know, uncut. Yeah, good stuff. But yeah, okay, good. Glad to see that you guys found that of value. I was wondering when I was doing it, and I was like, might as well give it a shot, see what's up. So, we're going to talk about the ups and downs of having massive success with game and women. All right. So, just so you guys know, I'm doing this full time. So, if you want to make a donation, streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. Link is in the chat right there. Go ahead and send your donation there. No donation's too small, as I am using it to ramp up everything to the next level. Christian Rock, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. PayPal.me/Modern Life Dating. Click there. Click either of those links. Send $70 if you want to book a consultation. I'm doing consultations all week. It is 1 hour where we can talk about whatever you want to talk about, whether it's shoot the shit, or you just need some red pill venting, or you need help with critical stuff, like you need concrete evidence. So you need help with dating, relationships, finance, fitness, even, you know, what avenue of combat training to pursue. The whole 9 yards. I can help you out with it. If you're just a man that needs help and coaching from another man who's been around the world, banged a lot of broads, made a lot of money, do all these kind of things, you need something from me, I got you. Just let me know. $70, change your fucking life. Some guys get one consultation, completely change their life. They disappear from the show because they go on like some fucking sex-fueled rampage. Like Mo from Denver is one of those guys, and another guy that I can't mention because he made me sign a non-disclosure agreement before our consultation, but he had one consultation and he's ripping it up too. So, Martel, the link you sent in the previous email is the same for today's webinar? No, the link is always new and refreshed for the safety of all the people in there, just like so no one can like backtrack it, or you know what I mean, get somebody get it who doesn't need to get it. So I make a new link for every single one. So that's part of it. I don't even know why I'm wearing these. I don't need these anymore. I was listening to this shit before. But yeah. So, yeah, let's just jump right into it, shall we? The ups and downs of having massive success with game and women. And be sure to call in 657-383-1318. All right. So when we talk about this, what are we talking about? You talk about the red pill, talking about getting some bitches, talking about figuring out the success of life. What are some real things that happen? Let's talk about the upsides first. Obviously, the upside is you really get you kind of get the cheat codes to life. You're able to see the code in the matrix, as Rollo Tomasi says, right? You're able to look at the world, understand like concretely what a woman's behaviors mean, when a woman is interested, when a woman is not interested, and you're able to really cut the bullshit quicker and really get what you want out of dating at a faster rate, really. I mean, you guys are all in here, you all have the red pill. Just look, who in here looks back at their blue pill self and like cringes, like, oh my god, that guy was such a fucking loser. Like, you know, or just like so, you just know so much truth that you cringe at, like, you know, what used to be there. So, you know, that is something that is very, 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 very important, because once you have the massive success with women, there is no going back. You know, you never unsee it. Why do you think I was able to make the body language mastery course, right? Because, you know, you learn this stuff and you start to see the patterns. I was just lucky enough to have, okay, deforestation, I got you. I was just lucky enough to have a psychological training background to really quantify what was happening on these dates in a scientific manner. Michael Zarati says, I cringe every time I read text messages with my ex. There you go. Right here, Extreme White Knight says, Vincent Vale. Christian Rock says, I hate that dude. Good. Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate flow through you. It's good. And that's one of the upsides, you know? Like, these days, A date 3. I can't even remember the last time I went on a date 3. I truly cannot remember the last time I went on a date 3. Because it's, for me, it's just like, it's home run or bust these days. And it's like, first date, we banging, you submitting, you're getting with the program, or, fucking go to hell. Get out of here. I got no time for this shit. Like, girls got to be exceptionally amazing. Exceptionally amazing. Right? Mr. Caballero says, morning, gents. Definitely hate my past self. Well, and that's good. That's good because it shows. I know a guy who's a pretty successful guy. Nothing crazy, just a millionaire, not like a multimillionaire. But he says, like, if you look back on every year and you're like, man, that was a great year. Or if you look back on every year and you're like, man, I made so many fucking mistakes. I was so stupid. I did this wrong, that wrong. When you look back with that mentality, that means you grow. You definitely grew big time. Mo says, everything I did was for women. Takes you to a shitty life. Glad to be free. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Vincentville. Yes, MLD Sith Lord. That's right. There can only be 2. So, that's one of the upsides of having massive success with game women. There is a gluttony. I don't think Rolo talks about it, but there is certainly a gluttony phase of getting your game figured out. Michael, if you don't mind me using you as an example right now, Michael is just starting to hit the very beginning point of his stride. I think Michael's an engineer, so you guys know Michael Zarate. He's in the chat and in the group. He is just at the very tip of the iceberg. He finally found the iceberg, and now he's at the very tip. But like most engineers, once you teach them, the executionary process of doing something, they're like a bullet. They just go for it, and they just drill, and then exponential results usually occur, right? So once you get this shit figured out, there is a phase, what I call the gluttony phase. And it's when it literally, for me, it was like ages, how old? I was like, ages 29 to 32-ish. Well, no, not even. Really, like, no, 28, 29 is when I would say age, like, 27 to, like, 32. That's when I, like, Jesus Christ, what a gluttony phase. But it was, like, just date, fuck, date, fuck. Like, it was just a sexual blur. It was just like you ever seen that video, like that Talo video? I think it's called Talo. Like, I want to get high all the time to keep you off my mind. And it just shows that girl, like, going through that party situation. She's doing drugs. She's drinking. She's having sex with dudes. Like, it was exact, like, opposite for me. Like, I was just banging a bunch of broads at clubs, gym. It was literally, like, sex, sex, weights, protein shakes. That was just, like, my life right there. Just like, what's up, baby? Bang. Put her on the roster. Keep sourcing. Bang. Keep that one on the roster, too. And, like, my whole life was just, like, gorilla pimp mode. And it gives you a lot of confidence, too. But there is something, like, I call the red pill gluttony phase. And it's when you just, like, go and you just, like, start having sex with all of these girls with newfound information. And honestly, it's fucking great. It's fucking great. And another upside is it makes you realize, like, these bitches really ain't shit. These bitches ain't worth a fucking dime. Like, they're all out there. They're all throwing out that pussy easy as fuck. You just need to know what to say, how to time it, and how to get it. That's just the bottom line right there. So, JWP Michael, thank you for the kind words. It says, Sunday without this show would be lost Sunday. Thank you very much. JWP Michael, I'm going to be in Poland in July, man. So I would really look forward to, shaking your hand and saying what's up and sit down and helping you out a little bit more as we, continue with your thing. I'm really happy about all the progress you made in the webinars. I'm really strict on you. I'm really tough on you for a reason. It's because you have the potential. You know, the smarter the guy is, the usually the tougher I have to be, because smart guys have like such like an intellectual ego defense that is pretty, you know, I have to really fucking drill it into them and like crush their ego, right, basically, for them to learn, because you can't learn if you're not humble. If you don't come and submit yourself to the teachings of the master, you ain't gonna learn. You know, you're just not gonna learn. Charles Caballero, what's up, man? Tovlo, there you go. Jacob, fucking Mr. Jacob on the spot. Still in the process to kill my old blue-pilled Captain Save-A-Home mentality. It's okay, Peter. You're on the right thing, Peter. Look, Peter, you show up to all my shit. You listen. You pay attention. You got the course, you know. And, you know, let me just go back. I just want to fucking go back to these people that piss me off in the comments. It's like they think, like, I'm just trying to bleed you guys for money. Like, everybody who bought the course, the quarter one, like, every course that's coming out after related to body language, you all get for free. And it's not like I'm making you pay to like re-up your subscription to the Facebook group. Like, once you're in the Facebook group, you're in the Facebook group. And I'm only keeping that group open for the first, like, this year. At the end of this year, I'm locking it down, and people want to get in have to be like super, super vetted by me. And they're definitely gonna have to pay to get in. That's just no fucking ands, ifs, or buts about it. Nobody's getting into that group for free. I've had guys message me saying, can I get the course for free? Can I get into the Facebook group for free? I have no money. I said, look, dude, course registration opens in June, and it's 3 months from now. You got 3 months to save $400, be disciplined, and pay up to get fucking teaching. If you don't do that, I got no feeling. I feel zero ounce of fucking remorse in my bones for you. It's literally 3 months you have to earn $400. That is 90 days. 90 days. If you go out 90 days and just earn $10 a day, you can make it happen 2 times over. So no, I don't give a shit. No, I don't care. But anyways, back to our regular scheduled program. Agree with masculine mentality says, well, if you don't have cringe at your past self, then you haven't changed, aka you're doing something wrong. Good stuff. Course is 10% of the package, rest is 90%. Well, some people would say the other way around. Some people have emailed me like, dude, this course has changed my life. I'm having sex with so many girls. I don't even want to go to the webinars or the Facebook group. I'm like, all right, man, like, you know, I'm not here to force anybody, but, you know, that's that man's individual choice. So that's part of the up is like, you know, you have tons of sex. So like 400 is more than fair, says Charles Caballero. Thank you. Aguisilao, so you say when you got your game together, everything from there was gravy. What were the keys that you got together that make your game take off? Well, yeah, so really, it's all about streamlining the process, okay? Let's be honest. There's a reason I say make money, make muscles, and study game, okay? All these people want to say, like, only thing girls care about is look, money, status. But listen, you fucking morons, all right? If you go and you just go up to a girl like, hey, I'm good looking, I got money, I got status, what's up? Some girls, if you don't have game and you don't understand it, these girls can be like, so what? You're still like repulsive to me. Okay? You can be good looking as fuck. You could have a fucking $100,000 Rolex on. You can make $1 million a year, right? And you can be the hottest dude ever. But sometimes girls are just not going to like you no matter what. And then she'll like some guy who's like a fucking bum dishwasher, right? There are many aspects to game as well. And one of them is understanding, like, you know, when is a woman choosing? When is a woman not choosing? When is she interested? When is she not interested, right? When to say yes, when to say no. There's so many aspects to it. So understanding how to streamline the process. And that's why I tell you guys on my video, the most efficient way to get sex. That is the backbone of my womanizing, okay? You source multiple women from multiple avenues. So you get women from dating apps. When I mean source, it's like this. You get women from dating apps, social interactions, meetup.com, you know, community events. Maybe you're like a member of a church, or maybe you're part of like a fucking horse club, or maybe you volunteer at a shelter, whatever, right? And everywhere you're going, you're constantly meeting girls. So it starts here, right? It starts on the left-hand side here. So you start here, and this is where you're sourcing all the girls. Then you filter their information, and you get it into your database, which is your cell phone. And you have women that are constantly being put into your cell phone. So you're always building your sexual database. And then from your sexual database, when you initiate the first contact, what you do is you say, you kind of play the move to go for insta-sex, which is like, hey, come to my house, Netflix and chill. Hey, let's like come straight to my house, let's cook and drink wine or whatever, right? There's multiple avenues you can do to get them to try the insta-sex. If she says yes to insta-sex, you bring her over your house, you have sex with her, and then you start conditioning her to be like, you know, just like she's conditioned to just come over and have sex. Come over, have sex, leave. Come over, have sex, leave. You don't want to be going on dates and all that shit unless you want to. That's another thing. If you want to, then do it. If the insta-sex invitation does not work, then you put on the date funnel, right? And the date funnel simply date 1, and then you try to bring it back to your house to have sex or try to have sex on that date. Date 2, and then you try to have sex on that date. Or date 3, and then you try to have sex on that date. And after date 3, if it doesn't work, then you just put her in the insta-sex only database. And then the insta-sex only database is just basically your database of phone numbers of girls that have expressed some sort of interest in you. And then sometimes, you know, this is what I used to do. Like Friday night, bored as fuck. Friday night, I have no plans. I'm like, maybe I had a hard week at work, or maybe I didn't I really crushed it at the gym, so I'm kind of exhausted, but I just got enough energy to give them some pumping. That's it. You know, then in the morning, Friday morning, 8 a.m., you mass text every single girl in your database with the same copy-paste text. Like, hey, what's up, girl? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. What are you up to tonight? I'm thinking we should hang out and do some, you know, like fucking Netflix and chill at my house. But don't say Netflix and chill, obviously. Like, hey, why don't you come over? Let's have some drinks, watch a movie, catch up. It's been so long. And then you mass text all these girls. You send the exact same text to like 60, 70 girls, right? Because it's easy to get 60 or 70 numbers, right? And these women's relationship statuses are always fluctuating. Sometimes they're single, sometimes they're dating, you know, you don't know. But as you're progressing through life, you're just on your path, which is like, you know, getting this dating figured out, making money, making muscles. So you just keep on going back to your database. So you have to continually build your database as well. And once you're building this database, right, you just send out those mass texts in the morning. So let's say you send out 70 mass texts in the morning, right? Just copy paste, boom, mass hit everybody. And then what happens is you're going to get like maybe anywhere between 10, it depends on the quality of your database as well. So then you're going to get anywhere between 10 to 5 hits who are like, some girls will be like, hey, I'm so happy you hit me up. Long time no see. I want to see you again. Yeah, tonight can work. Some girls will be like, hey, tonight won't work, but I counteroffer. Maybe another night will work. Or B, like, oh, you know, hey, I can't, but thank you anyway. Let's hang out some other time. And then, like, you want to hang out later. And then you could rebuild your pipeline that way, which in regards to, like, okay, so now these girls are, like, maybe she had a boyfriend before, but now she's interested. Now she's single, and she's ready to hang out. And then, you know, that building that sexual database is the backbone of having, like, success with women. That's how I did it, at least. You know, some guys just like, oh, I just need to go out, cold approach. And, like, honestly, I'm a businessman. That's a waste of time. However, being able to cold approach is a valid skill. And as long as you're retaining these things, because that's another thing I realized about teaching game. Like, getting sex is the first part. Understanding female nature is the second part. Okay? There's levels to pimping. That's why I don't believe in PUA, because PUA just teaches you how to have sex with girls. But it doesn't teach you how to keep these girls and change their minds and really get them to start contributing to your life, okay? I've had women give me massage, sex, money, favors, okay? I've had women put money in my bank accounts. I had a woman give me $2,500 one time just because I told her, and I didn't even bang her. I was just like, you know, like hardcore seduction and, you know, understanding like female nature. And I was just like, you need to put $2,500 cash in my hands. And she did. So that's deep level game there, right? And then that leads to like kind of one of the downsides of having massive success with women. Once you really understand females and female nature, like, man, it can be sad. It can be depressing. I've been cramming red pills down Michael Zarate's fucking throat lately, and he's been seeing some shit about female nature that's like truly blown his mind. And I think he went through a little bit of like kind of sadness initially, but now trust me, that sadness is quickly gone, and he's using it to his benefit. So, you know, that's another thing. Keys to getting my game really taken off, honestly, was two things. It was, trial and error, and honestly was getting a mentor. Because the quickest way, it's a scientific fact, the quickest way to get to where you want to get is find somebody who's already there. And before I continue, guys, we got 40 people in the house. Got one person on Instagram. Is our man, John Shore, baby. I got 18 likes. Can you just hit like, please, to get me into the, just boost me in the algorithm? Thank you so much. Let's see what else we got here. Peter says, I saved my entry fee simply by not buying video games and cut out some other mind-numbing things. Yeah, fair play. And now you're in for life, Peter. And Peter, I like you, man. Like, honestly, I'll be honest with you. Some of you guys I really like, because like Peter, you're a Star Wars fan. You like video games. You're super cool. You come in here. Like, guys who I like and who show interest in getting this shit handled, I will give extra effort to help you. I will give extra effort, right? But if you come in and you're like, well, what about this? What about this? I'm like, and you want to fight with me and shit. I'm just like, dude, you don't know anything. You don't know shit. So why are you fighting with me? Like, if you want to learn from me, the first thing you need to do is come in and shut the fuck up and get to work, right? So, Peter, I got you set, man. You're good. JT Townsend, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, MLD, my Bumble game is on fire. I had an amazing date last night. Second date, I will have sex with her. Good shit. I'm a dater because I don't have much skill with instant sex. Yet. You don't yet. JWP says, there was an interview with Rich, MMA fighter, on Rolo's channel, and he said that having a Lambo gives you just 20 extra seconds of attention from girls. Rest is game. Yeah, I would say that. Oh, shit, you give me a Lambo. Boy, oh boy. Oh, buddy, the insecurity would rise from a few women in my life. Mark and Ivor hooking up. Good, I'm glad you guys, that's good. Oh, you're talking about Tate. Yeah, he's not an MMA fighter. He's a former kickboxer. John Shore says, what's up, pimps? The legend that is John Shore arrives. Is all these chicks knowing where I live a good idea? Probably not. Probably not. Now, when they know where you live, they sometimes show up unexpectedly. Anakin was a little bit of a simp, but Darth Vader is straight alpha. Anakin was more of a boss, Anakin was like me. I really relate to Anakin a lot in my life. Anakin was very powerful, very super powerful at a young age. But a lot, like, couldn't control it. A lot of rage in his youth. And, the Jedi Order was like, you can't be... if you want to be a Jedi, you're supposed to swear off all sex and all love. And, but he went got married and everything. But recently, after rewatching the prequels, I really identify a lot with Obi-Wan Kenobi. The Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think that's one of the best characters in Star Wars. A lot of people shit on the prequels, but my God... so good, especially compared to the new abortion that is the fucking Last Jedi and the Force Awakens. Like, god damn, like, feminism really destroys everything. Like, because look at that, they like fucking force feed feminism down the throat of everybody in Star Wars, and like people like Star Wars is legit taking a hit to the fan base. So yeah, just fucking A. What a cancer. But yeah, Anakin is great. I like Anakin and Obi-Wan. Those are my like two favorite characters. The teaching of Yoda. I also like Luke. Luke is the example of a great student. He just really did his best to try, and he had his ups and downs, but he was able to overcome and become literally the strongest Jedi of all time. So, YOLO says, hi, how is your pickup game different from Mystery Method? My shit works, and Mystery Method's a fucking guy who's in his 40s having a mental breakdown publicly every day on social media. And I have women lining up want to marry me. So there's one pit right there. Learning requires humbleness and submission, says Khalil G. You have to admit that you're ignorant and deficient. Absolutely. Rolo is like Yoda, but better body, of course. That's funny. Gender Wars, The Last Snowflake. 4 to 6, original Star Wars is the shit. Saw 4 in the cinema originally. Wow, that's 1977, John Shore. Good stuff. But yeah. So, yeah, that leads to kind of the downside. Like, you start to see the true nature of women, and you're like, wow, she really doesn't love me. She just loves what I offer. But you get to a point where, if you're lucky, you get to meet the unicorn, which is the girl who's like your ride or die. Like, she's with you no matter what, right? Trophy Dolphin says, have you seen the latest Walking Dead season? The whole season is about empowering women and how strong they are. It's just pathetic how Hollywood and media think that we're so stupid. Like, it's really hilarious. My Octagon challenge still is valid to this day. Any woman that wants to get in the Octagon and have a full contact fight with me, you think you can beat me? I'm ready to roll. Even though I'm fucking kind of Johnny Fat Boy right now, I'm still in good enough shape to whoop that female ass. So if anybody wants to accept my Octagon challenge, any female out there, and wants to have a full-on MMA fight with me, you think you can beat me? I'm ready to roll. Let's do it. Let's do it. Good stuff. Oh man, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Talking about stuff in The Walking Dead. Rick's my favorite character. So yeah, that's another thing. So let's get back to the topic. So a downside. Okay, here's another downside. Okay, and I am personally and currently guilty of this, okay? When you have enough game and you understand how the sexual marketplace works and you understand dating and having a good mouthpiece, all right? Now, they're just going to be honest with you. So you get a little lazy, okay? Right now, guys, I'm a little fat. Obviously, I got the injury in October. And I've been on the sidelines. And I could have stayed lean and, dieting and all these things. But I like food. I like eating. And I just kind of been enjoying myself these last couple months. And I got a little fat. And, however, I still have game. Girls still like me. I can still close. So, once you have game, there's a certain level of being able to talk and understand what's going on with a woman's brain that you can still be kind of fat and still get results. However, I'm not telling you guys to go out there and be fat, okay? Just saying, once you start having a lot of sex with women, you start realizing that 9s and 10s really aren't all that, okay? They really aren't all that. It's pretty much all the same, right? It's good time to bang a 9 or a 10 or whatever. I don't believe the 10 exists, I think every girl that it looks like a 10 on the internet, every photo is super, super edited, super, super fucking filters on it. And, it's not real. I can't tell you to this day, every single girl that I've met from a dating platform and met her in real life, I've always been disappointed with the profile versus the reality, okay? Every single time I've been disappointed. And, I guess there was that one chick. I'll post her in the Facebook group so you guys can see. She was probably the hottest girl. She's like a solid 9. I don't believe the 10 exists. But going back to it all, when you have a lot of game, you can get a little lazy. And then you start realizing, I don't need to bang all these 9s and 10s and deal with the fucking headache when I can just consistently get 7s. And for me, the greatest thrill for me is new sex. Like, when I get new pussy, I'm like, hell yes. Fuck yes. Love me some new pussy. Let's see what these titties look like today. It's like Christmas, man. I'm undressing them. I'm like, oh, yeah, got some great titties. Sometimes it's like, oh, my God, she was wearing a fucking push-up bra. And now I got these flapjacks in front of me, and oh my god, I just want this bitch to disappear. So, but it's fun. It's a rush. But when you have game, right? So you get a little lazy. Big Googs, what up, baby? You get a little lazy. You can get a little lazy, and but that's part of the good thing too. Is like you start taking pussy off the pedestal. A lot of these guys who fucking, get out there and they're like, oh, I only want to bang 9s and 10s and blah blah blah. This is like the quickest way to spot a sexless insult, right? Yeah, Big Goog says right there, strange pussy is the best pussy. Yeah, it's always the new shit's always the best, man. It's just the thrill. And so when you have massive success with game, you tend to get a little lazy, and then you tend to get a little resilient. You're like, I really don't need so much sex right away. I don't need it. Like I've had it. It kind of takes a burden off of your shoulders. But like, you know what? I know I can get this ass. I've gotten it before, and I can get it again. And it really kind of demystifies it. And then you go on dates and stuff, and it's literally like, it's like playing Grand Theft Auto with all the codes. Like you have all the guns. You can like make your 5 stars disappear. You could run a rampage on that city in Grand Theft Auto. Kill every hooker on the fucking game. Rocket launcher fucking people. Like blow up cars, whatever, right? But after a while, how long do you really play that? Maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, maximum an hour, right? And that kind of translates to game. Is like, once you have this dating shit figured out, because listen, you can figure this out, man. I'm telling you, in the future, guys like me are going to be like, I'm just going to be out of a job because you're going to be able to put on glasses or have some AI that is going to be able to analyze a female's behavior and quickly tell you like, oh, her hormonal levels are peaking right now. This is when you should go for the sex. Like everything that I'm able to tell you is going to be automated with fucking artificial intelligence. So this is just where we're going. I'm just ahead of the curve. Let me go ahead and catch up here. Mark Gordon says, I must be one of the oldest lads in the group. I was 10, 11 when I saw the original. Hey, baby, we need that knowledge, man. We need that knowledge. I remember Empire in the Theater in the 80s. I was 3 years old. What's up, old 1977? Yo, hit up that Insta girl about the Octagon. Oh my god, that bitch is crazy. So how would you go about getting a salad? What do you mean, Aguilas? Getting a salad? Go to Pita Pit. I don't know. My bad, Trophy Dolphin. I should have asked you which season you're on first. I too remember the old Star Wars movies in the 80s. I ain't as young as I used to be. Hey, it's alright. You still got that knowledge. You're good. 71 birth year. Apart from my dating profiles, Mark. How would you go about getting a solid mouthpiece? You got to practice conversation. Like, I developed my mouthpiece. You just have to learn to be a sociable person. I developed it, pretty much forcefully. I've always been like a chatterbox. But, part of the thing is, like, I worked at nightclubs. I worked in restaurants. I used to be a taxi driver. I worked in teaching conversational English. So you have to meet a bunch of people, and you have to realize, like, you have to kind of be like a social chameleon. Like, okay, this person's this type of person. And like, once you start meeting tons of people, because I've met and talked with over like fucking probably 100,000 people, even more, man, really. And I've met like tons of people. I've even met a bunch of celebrities. I met Michael Jordan. I met Dwight Howard. I met fucking Derrick Rose. I met Joakim Noah. I met Anthony Pettis. I've met fucking Thiago Alves. I've met so many fucking celebrities and so many people in my life. And once you start to meet and talk with all these different type of people, you start to notice that certain types of people have certain types of personalities, and those pretty much are global. And that's a big part of like the body language courses. Like, I started seeing these patterns in people all over the world and girls that I was dating all over the world. So really, it was just like, just really, it's putting yourself out there and getting the experience, having a lot of conversations. If you want to give some real like mouthpiece game, go be a waiter at I used to be a waiter at Olive Garden. And when you're a waiter, you meet some people that are just like, you're basically at their mercy because they want to treat you like shit the whole night, and then they tip you bad at the end of the night. And you just learn like, hey, some people are just shitty people. You know, some people in the restaurant industry are having a bad day and they come in and take it out on you. Same thing with the nightclub. You know, some people come to the nightclub and they just think they can treat you shit just because you're behind the bar and they're the customer. But those people learn real quick when you fucking sick the bouncers on them, or if you're the bouncer and you fucking throw them out, right? So that's another thing right there, is just repetition of conversation. Most people, you know, if you have a job and you go in a cubicle, you're alone all day, you're typing on a computer, your social skills are deteriorating, okay? No way I'm going fat again. My diet's been shit lately. They got to fix that. It's all right, Caballero. You got it, baby. It happens. This life, man. It's life. I liked Shane, Rick's best friend, from a purely red pill perspective. He was an asshole, but he took what he wanted. And bras reward that asshole who took what he wanted with pussy. I loved Shane. When Rick killed Shane in the field with that knife, I was like, you know, because Shane was a gangster. But Rick just had to do what he had to do because Shane was getting too unhinged. So he's like, all right, I got to kill this motherfucker. That's why I like Rick. Rick does what he has to do. But I really liked Shane a lot. When he opened that barn, when they were on the farm, and he opened the barn and he killed all those zombies because the old man, I forgot his name, the old guy, Herschel, thought that they could keep the zombies and like make them back to life, and he was like, you guys are fucking crazy, and he ripped that shit open and killed them all. That's some shit I would do. The hell if I'm gonna be sitting around with a liability like that when I'm sleeping. Let's see. Peter, yeah, much disappointment when women don't have animal snouts and bunny ears like they do in their photos. That's funny. MLD, in reference to RMG yesterday, do 10s exist only based on preference? Example for me, a 10 would be Christina Hendricks from Mad Men. Let me pull her up real quick. This is a live example. I don't know who you're talking about. Christina Hendricks, Mad Men. This is your 10. Oh, red. Fuck, no, that bitch's not a 10. Her wrinkly face, no way. Not a 10 for me. She's hot. I would give her a 7.5. I give her a 7.5. Because another thing is, see, I see those big old titties. So I've been with girls who have big tits like that. And usually when they have very big tits, you take them off, they drop like at least 4 inches when you take off their bra. And then usually the nipples are big and stretched out. And it's just not, this is not my kind of thing. And then, you know, long term, she's going to lose that war against gravity. So that's another thing I factor in. But, I mean, is she hot? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I would give, yeah, for me, she's like a 7.5. Face is just a little too wrinkled. She's a little too old. And just slightly a little too fat. But she is hot, babe, for sure. But definitely not a 10. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely the 1 to 10 scale is subjective. For me, oh, Gabriel, what's up, man? Hey, Gabriel, I haven't seen you in the fucking webinars, man. Have you been getting my emails? And Googs and Gabriel, if you guys are still watching on Instagram, the Instagram feed is actually going to end in 1 minute and 45 seconds. So if you want to come over to YouTube, there's no time limit here. So come over to YouTube and say what's up. Gabriel, I'm doing a webinar literally in about 30 minutes after this show ends. So come through. Let's get you on there because I really like how you are training so hard in your fitness and jiu-jitsu and your red pill as fuck. Gabriel's an MMA fighter in Brazil, guys. And this guy's training, like, makes me want to vomit every time. He's, like, pushing sleds. Like, this guy's in peak physical shape. So, yeah, Gabriel, if you can come, this is going to end in 1 minute, bro. If you can come to YouTube and go to Modern Life Dating, we're doing the live show right now. And then I want to get you in the webinar because you are in the Body Language Mastery course. And I want some of these guys, a lot of these guys have fitness questions. And Gabriel's a fucking tank, man. So yeah, if you can come over, bro, this thing can end in 50 seconds. Come to YouTube and say what's up. Would love to have you in the webinar. You're entitled to it as well as a Modern Life Dating Body Language Mastery student. I'm going to go back to the chat here. John Shore says, not yet, need to get my pics sorted and write a hot dude profile. You're doing really good as it is, though, Johnny. Work on speaking people in a BK is giving you good advice, Agisaurus, whatever the hell your name is. I want to find a hot yoga babe, 7 to 8, who wants some tantra loving from my Jetta cock. John, you can do that, man. John, you just gotta like whore yourself out at these meetup events. And like it needs to be like you're going to these yoga meetups and like you're a yoga guy, like you have to like insanely go to these yoga events. You have to go to like yoga seminars. You know, I used to do a lot of conventions, and some of the craziest, horniest girls I've met were those Zumba girls, man. Those Zumba conventions, I used to do that. Those bitches worship Beto like he is the Christ incarnate, man. And God, that guy's a genius. That guy's a business genius. But John, yeah, if you want to, dude, yoga babes are the shit, man. I used to date a few of them, and you know, they're all about that spiritual healing that you got. So, you know, you meet up with these girls, and this is what I would do with my yoga babes. Like, I would have sex with them, and then I was done. I'd be like, all right, it's massage time. And they would massage me, and then one of them, she used to, like, pull up those charts of, like, chakras on the feet and the connections, and she would, like, push my foot, and I would, like, feel different areas because of, like, the neural connections. And she would do, like, all sorts of therapy on me. And this is great if you're, like, going to the gym, you're lifting weights, and then, you know, massages and muscle therapy is huge. Like, it's such good benefit to get that. So, John, you need to be going, like, you need to be, like, insanely intending yoga events as soon as possible. That is a huge, huge, huge thing. It's so important. If you want to get what you want, what you're trying to get, right? Oh, Michael Zarate, you're a scumbag. I love you. Yeah, Michael's. Oh, buddy, Michael's having some success, and it's because of me. It is because of me. I'm just gonna fucking say it's because of Michael, because he and I have been working together since December, and well, I just got some great stuff. I can't say that. I'm actually gonna shut my mouth. You guys in the Facebook group, I'll let you know what's going on. But Michael, very proud of you. You dirtbag. I love you. Electro Zen, hello, what's up, man? Oaktown, headed to Miami on Wednesday and definitely going to be using Tinder and Bumble while I'm down there. Get it, baby. You got this, bro. Remember we talked about getting all your other shit sorted too, bro. You have a lot of work to do, Oaktown, but you know, I respect you. You did the consultation. You followed up with me. I think you have what it takes. Remember, we did a review of all your Tinder matches and shit and Bumble matches, so stay on it. Stay on it, bro. You got this. Trophy says, when I talk to too many people the next day or two, I feel drained. Does that mean it'll just take longer for me? No, you're normal, bro. Jacob, you're just normal. I'm drained. Dude, I'm drained after the webinars sometimes. Like, you know, I talking on the webinars 2.5 hours. That's why I take a break between this show and the webinars after, is because it's draining. You're just normal. John Short says, my lightsaber is ready. Speaking of Pettis, did you catch the fight? Yeah, I did. I did, man. I woke up to that, actually, because, excuse me, I get my UFC Sunday mornings because of the time zones. But my Korean boy, Jin, hit me with the message that I woke up to, because I slept. I went on the Red Man group last night. I went until like fucking, 3 a.m. Japanese time. And then I did some work and stuff after and did some follow-ups. And then I ended up going to bed around 5 a.m. Saturday morning and waking up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon Sunday. But I woke up to a text and I was like, damn, I could not believe what Pettis did to that guy. Charles Caballero says, I used to be a bouncer at a couple of bars in Chicago. It taught me how to talk to people, but more important, how to be an asshole to bigger assholes. Yep. Old says, do you recommend going monk mode, losing weight, and start gaming, or start gaming, losing weight as you go? I'm currently about 60, 70 pounds overweight. You start game immediately, and you continue to lose weight. That will show you, as you lose weight and you become more of a hot dude, you'll realize, holy shit, I'm getting more attention from females. And I'm getting more fucking, sexual stuff. So, we got a guy calling in here. Let's see who's on. But you'll see the quality of women improve as you improve. That's what I'm trying to do. So there's a long-term lesson in it, okay? You start when you're fat shit, whatever. I'm fat shit right now too, so I'm going to have my last pizza tonight, actually. And then tomorrow starts the fitness journey after I go to the doctor to get the clearance on my LASIK, on my eyeballs. And I can start training and going to saunas and steaming rooms and all that stuff. I'm going to do the whole 9 yards. And I'm putting out a free course, a free weight loss course for everybody. Everybody. So yeah, I'm shilling courses, shilling them for free. Give me your email address. Oh, I'm such a fucking bad guy. So let's see who this person is. All right, 917, you're on the air. What's up?
What's up, Jonathan? It's Nick. How are you?
Hey, Nick from New York. What's up, man?
Not much, man. Just calling in because I wanted to give you props about your body language. Because last night, I did a couple things last night. So I went on like a intro date. Mm-hmm. First face to face, and she was doing all the hair play signs. So
good.
I got keyed in right away on that one. So I got her number. And, we'll take it from there. But then I went to as soon as I was there, like an hour. So then I went to like a singles mixer after that. And so it was like crazy. I mean, you want to talk about like friggin' hypergamy, man. Those women just were like crazy, like as far as like trying to give you any attention. And I was just, all over like using your body language information, like seeing like how they reacted when you approached them. I made multiple approaches and I could talk to a few for like a few minutes, but like it just like was so many men on top of the women that were there. It was like it's just like you couldn't get anywhere with it. And the way the women's body language was, like they were just so, I guess, overwhelmed with all these men. Like they just weren't having it as far as they're trying to give anybody too much attention for too long. So I just want to let you know that it's working for me, and I could see how it helps me screen everything out. So I'm not wasting time and just hanging around, trying to figure it out in the moment. Like it's pinpointing very well.
Awesome, dude, and thank you so much. And like this man calling in is he's a professional in the kind of like the psychology realm. You're speech pathologist, if I'm correct, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you so much for the call, and Nick, I appreciate it. Are you going to be able to pop in the webinar after the show, man?
I can't because I'm heading out to do my own training right now. So I'm
no problem
to go train, and
well,
they're going to be doing that, and
no worries. They're going to be like this for the rest all this upcoming week. Same situation as last week. Right after the show, and then 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at night. So no pressure, man. But thank you so much for the call, and really, your situation really touched me, and I really want to make sure I help you out with everything. I'm not going to say it on the air, but you got the brotherhood, and we're all behind you. We all got your back.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it all. I'll check in with you during the week on the webinar.
All right. You have a great day. Good luck at your training.
You too, man.
Peace.
You too, man. Thanks.
That's our man, Nick. Obviously I paid him in Bitcoin to call in and give me a fake review. As you know, I'm a course shilling scumbag salesman. I'm just piece of shit bad guy. These are all fake testimonies. All the chats, actually, these are all bots. For all those fucking losers saying those comments about me. It's pissed me off. But anyways, thank you so much. Let's just stay positive here. Should I read the Bible? Should I wusa and read something from the Bible? Thank you very much, Nick. Nick is a great guy. Just wonderful guy. Great story. Guy who's taking action. I love it. Gotcha, MLD. Never thought of that with the tits. See, Charles Caballero, that's the thing. Just not trying to shit on you, but that's the thing. I've been with so many women that I've seen past the facade. I've seen some big titty girls. I'm like, yeah, shit's gonna be amazing. And then you deal with it, and then you're like, oh God, it wasn't as great as I thought it was gonna be. So, but hey, boy, oh boy, do I love me some big titties. Let me tell you something. My ideal tits are nice, supple, 34C cup, American size. There's different. Now, not all tits are made the same, but there's a type of girl that has like these tits that are just so like, some girls, if you smoke cigarettes as a girl, it destroys the collagen in your skin, and your tits become like kind of stretched out rubber balloons, right? There's the elasticity goes down. But there's a type of girl that has like these tits that are just like forever, like just like nice. Like I can't explain it. Like not too hard, not too soft, but just like perfect, like density, perfect volume to these tits. And when they have like the nipple that is like the size of a nickel, or like I like my tits the size of a nickel or a quarter. So the nipple, right? So like my nipple preference is like this. Like if this is part of my 10. Like if the nipple is like that big, anything bigger or small. This is a Japanese 100 yen coin. But if the nipple is anything bigger than this, then I'm just like, meh. I wish I had more hands so I could give them titties 4 thumbs down. So, that's just all preference right there, Mr. Caballero. So it is what it is, you know. That's what I'm saying. Get the experience. And I'm an animal. I've been with so many fucking girls. It's like ridiculous. And I never used money or leverage or anything for that, you know. I just like pure game. So, you know, I have a higher subset of data in my mind based off of my life experience. And that's why I'm able just to shortcut it to you guys. Captain Ron says, I remember being in line for New Hope in 1977. Han was about as red pill as 1977. Had Leia totally gamed. Yeah, he was banging her in real life, too. He was 32 and she was 19. Let's keep going. Let me burn through this chat real quick. Yeah, big tits aren't usually sensitive, at least as far as I know. You could say more about it. Actually, yeah, that's a scientific proof. Like, you know, the smaller the tits, the more sensitive they are. But I've been with a girl, this Brazilian girl, and she would just, like, get off, like, almost orgasm from me just sucking on her nipples. Peter says, Google Morena Baccarin. She's at least an 8. All right, let's see. Morena Baccarin. Peter. Oh, Peter. Ooh, she's kind of built like a man. Not my thing, Peter. Not my thing. But again, this is not me insulting you, Peter. Okay? Please clearly understand that this is not me insulting you at all. This is just proof that, you know, every man has different type. But this chick, let me see. Okay, I'll put this in the chat. This body is just a little too manly for me. A little too manly. I'll put it right there. It's linked in the chat right there. Yeah, and here's my 10. You want to see my 10? I'll show you. My 10 is Scarlett Johansson in the movie The Island. Okay. Scarlett Johansson in the movie The Island. Okay, she was so young. I like the girls whose face looks like a cat. They have like the cat face. So like, you know, the nose, the high cheekbones, the thick lips, the nice eyebrows, right? My thing is I love that. And then blonde hair with fucking green eyes. Oh boy, we are procreating, baby. That's like my ideal perfect 10. But also for me, it goes into hand in hand with like, you know, is she feminine? Is she not insufferable? Right? That's me. I like a girl that's feminine. I'm a super masculine guy, so I need like a super feminine girl. I can't deal with a girl who's like, no, I want to do this way, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, listen, you and your opinions need to go somewhere else, because this is a no opinion zone. Like, you do what I say, you shut the fuck up, or you leave. Like, that's it. I am a kind and benevolent leader. I'm a wonderful boyfriend. If you do what I say and you comply, you will be taken care of. We're going to go to Disney. We're going to go vacations. I'm going to pay for it all. But if you're going to come in my life and make me hell, give me fucking cancer with fucking stress, you're going to be a cancer in my life, sorry, sister, you got to go. You've got to go, and you've got to go now. I don't care how hot you are, how many followers on Instagram you have, or whatever. Fuck that. I'm not dealing with that. Freelance Ronan, what's up? YOLO, Gary Show, how much teasing do you recommend in a relationship or with fuck friends? It's always fun to tease. You know, just keep it playful. How do I get in today's webinar? Martel, I'm going to send you an email. Okay, Martel, I've tried to get you in before, so please pay attention closely, sir. Send me an email right now, questions@modernlifedating.com. I just put it in the chat. Send me an email right now and title it webinar. And then I'm going to send you a link, and you can get into the webinar after this. By the way, Khalil says, Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones is another favorite. By the way, like your jacket, MLD. Thank you very much. Somebody said I look like a PUA with this thing. I said I look awesome. I always wear flashy. I've always been dressing flashy and like this my whole life. It's just my style. Yoga's in 3 hours. I do go to yoga classes. John, you need to go to new locations, John. You need to go to meetups. You need to go to like yoga webinars that are coming in. If you're serious about getting yoga, girl, then you need to become like insane, crazy yoga man. Like that's what you need to be going like new classes, new events, and like you need to structure your whole life around yoga in order to get it. Yeah, it's still a work in process. Got to get better picks. Do it, Oaktown. You got it. Nice ink jacket. Thank you, Supremely Sublime. Christian Rock. I'm in sales. I talk shit for a living. I'm exhausted at the end of the day. There you go. Siddharth says monk mold is bullshit. Personal opinion. I mean, not really. You got to use it within context. Jonathan, what's the deal, bro? What's up, Ray? Thank you. You're the guy. I think you're the Brazilian. You were in the Red Man group yesterday. We got 54 people in the house, too. What a great time. I have a young nurse coming in 10 minutes. She's a solid 4. Hey, just get it, baby. Deforestation. Hey, MLD, do you record webinars or do I need to bring a pen and pad? Bring a pen and pad. I don't record it for people's privacy informations. LL Lewis, what's up? You're new. First time I'm seeing you. Let me see. Is that you, Martel? No, Brandon. Okay. Oaktown, you're a body language mastery student, right? Today's webinar is only for our body language mastery student. Do you like Dolly Parton back in the day? No, it's disgusting. And that's just me. Not saying that that's not saying that your opinion is disgusting. Just for me, it's like gross. Another girl I like is Emmanuelle Chikri. I don't know. She was on Entourage. I really like that girl. Emmanuelle Chikri. She was what's that guy's name? She was E's wife. I'll put her in the chat. This girl was like she's not a 10 for me, but I had like a big crush on this girl for a while. Okay, Martel, you're locked in. Emmanuelle Chikri was this girl. I really liked her a lot. I had like a huge crush on her for a while. When she was young too, not, obviously I like young girls because I'm a fucking man who coincides with his DNA. Where's a good photo of her? Really clear. Here's just a decent clear shot of her. Face looks a little old in this one, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Now let me put something sexy here with the whole body shot in a bikini. Emmanuelle Chikri bikini. There we go. Oh, but she's wearing sunglasses. Oh, this is not that good. I'm trying to find a good picture. Shocking how... Okay, here we go. Yeah, what's up, girl? Oh, yeah. This is a good one. All right. All right, you're going to have to click to enlarge this photo, but this girl's like, whoo, buddy. Ooh, buddy. That girl's like a solid 8-9 for me. Old said, current Tuesday signals I only get are coming from 2s and 3s. I used to get much higher quality, at least the 6 and 7. It's been messing with my head. Well, you also mentioned that you're 60, 70 pounds overweight, my friend, so there it is. Get that experience, John Shore. By the way, I'm seeing a lot more hot girls on my Tinder after I changed it around. Thanks for the pro tips. You're a killer shilla. Thanks, Ron. Get them doing cable crossover to make them more perky. Chunky nipples or the whole nipple and surrounding? No, the whole nipple and surrounding. Valak, what's up? We can see through the matrix. Good shit. Areola. Yeah, areola is yummy. I'm the black guy that Rolo doesn't understand. I love me some big ass. That's funny. Yeah, ew. That's funny. What up, Mo? Let's see. Adriana Lima is my 10. Adriana Lima is pretty hot. No opinion zone. Super feminine is the shit. Yes, sir. Afi, what's up, man? Just waking up. Mo, what did you think about Pettis KOing Wonderboy under 10 minutes, which Woodley couldn't do in 50 minutes? They come from the same camp. Yeah, because, I think, that they had a fight that was more traditional martial arts style. That fight was more karate versus taekwondo. And when those kind of things come up, those guys have a little bit of ego. Also, I think Wonderboy is too nice. He's too nice, man. Listen, if you want to be in MMA and you're always like, oh, man, good job. You're such a wonderful fighter. Hey, man, you're the best, bro. Like, you have to have a certain type of ego They think that you're better than that guy in order to win. And when you're best buddies with everybody, those guys never win championship belts. They never win championship belts. Wonder Boy will never be a champion because he's too nice. Michael says, I say tease her in oblivion so that she can't help but thinking about you. You and I have very similar tastes. Always like Sloan. Yeah, that was her name, Sloan. Oh, I love her. I have a thing for Fox News reporters, big googs. Oh, it's funny. John Shore says he'd bang Emmanuel Shikri. Nice. I'd bang. Yeah, she's actually decent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, guys. So, what a wild show. Sorry I started off the show angry because I was reading those fucking comments. Anyways, we're gonna cut it right here. So thank you guys for watching today. And if you found this message of value, go ahead and send me a donation. Streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. If it's easier for you, paypal.me/Modern Life Dating. All guys in the Body Language Mastery course, I'm taking a 30-minute break, and I am going to then send an email to all the people who have emailed me right now. You guys who emailed me right now, you get top priority to get into the Body Language Mastery course. And then I'm just going to mass blast the email list and get everybody else in after that. So if you want to lock in your place, get in now. Then I'll be able to filter you into the Facebook group. Guys, in the Facebook group, I'll get back to you guys, all the questions and stuff, and then all the VIP information we have. And yeah, Peter, if you can get into the seminar, in the webinar today, please join. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you're busy, but Peter, I'd like to see you. Ivor, I'd like to see you. Sachin, I haven't seen you in a while. Our stud from Canada. I want to see you as well. If you need some anger healing, hit me up. Yeah, just send it to me remotely, John. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow. And tomorrow's going to be a great episode for you guys that want to get in shape. I'll holler at you later. Take care. Have a great day. See you in the webinar. Bye.